How do parole boards decide on prisoner releases? Imagine sitting in a room with a panel of experts, all focused on one question. Is this inmate ready to rejoin society safely? That's what a parole board does. They decide if someone who has been in prison can be released early under supervision. The process is all about balancing public safety with giving people a second chance. First, a parole hearing takes place. The panel reviews the inmate's entire case, including their behavior while in prison. They look at how well the inmate has followed rules, participated in programs, and shown remorse. To help with this, forensic psychologists prepare risk assessments. These assessments use standardized tools to measure the chance of future violence or reoffending. They consider factors like the inmate's criminal history, mental health, and specific risks if they are a sex offender. The parole board also considers the seriousness of the original crime. They look at how violent or harmful it was, and whether the inmate shows understanding of their actions. The inmate's attitude toward the victim and their insight into why they committed the crime are important too. If the inmate has a solid parole plan, including where they will live, work, and get community support, that can influence the decision positively. Health is another factor. The board checks if the inmate is physically and mentally fit for releases. Victims' input and public opinion can be part of the process but are usually less influential than the inmate's behavior and risk assessments. Age is also considered, especially for older inmates, where physical capacity and health issues might play a role. When making a decision, the parole board must have clear evidence. If they deny parole, they need to show that releasing the inmate would pose an unreasonable risk to public safety. The decision is not final forever. It can be reviewed later if new information comes up or if errors are found. From a defense perspective, it's important to prepare a strong parole plan. Showing rehabilitation, participation in programs, and understanding of past behavior can help. Defense lawyers often work with inmates to develop these plans and address risk factors. If parole is granted, the inmate does not leave right away. They must verify their residence, employment, and community support. Until they finish their sentence or get early discharge, they stay under supervision. In the end, parole boards act as gatekeepers. They carefully weigh legal, psychological, and social factors to decide if releasing an inmate is safe and appropriate. For those defending clients, understanding this process helps in preparing for a successful parole hearing.